Spirit Tribe, Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here today, taking a look at the month of November. Oh my goodness, November already. How did that even happen? How are we even in the Burr months yet? Like, my mind is blown. So November, if you're in the same hemisphere as me, is like a leaner time. You know, temperatures are starting to cool down. Sorry, my camera is just not looking. My cat got in here and, you know, likes to reorganize my table for me while I'm gone. So, you know, she's just redecorating for me. It's not that big of a deal, right? All right, but before we get into cards, we are going to get an angel number from the spirit board, and I also encourage you to look this up as well. Spirit may take you somewhere totally different, right? Now, please keep in mind that there are so many of us, so not everything may resonate, and that's perfectly okay. You can just set it to the side for someone else or for later even. You know, it may make more sense as events continue to unfold. Anything and everything is possible when we believe. So if it doesn't apply, you just go on ahead and you let her fly. No harm, no foul, no big deal. If you are new here, please keep in mind that I have had strokes, so you know that can really affect my memory. I can struggle to find my words or even get them out. I do get tongue-tied. I also have tremors, which can make shuffling and gripping onto things a bit of a challenge for me, especially when it feels like I'm being zapped in my hands. You know, whenever that happens, I tend to drop whatever I'm holding, cards included. I also have glaucoma, so sometimes I do have to bring things a little closer to my face so that I can see them properly. So just bear with me, you guys. You know, the messages get out the way that they are meant to eventually, right? Okay. Everything that you need to know about me, about this channel, you can find that in the description down below, especially if you would like to book a personal private reading with me, if you would like to purchase something from my wish list, like a card deck or a candle, something for my family, something for my fur babies, or if you would just like to make a donation, that can all be found in that description box down below. So make sure you check that out. So all right, Spirit, angel number for November. What is it that you have for us this month? Angel number 162. Okay, interesting. Let me look that up. Angel number 162. So we have the 162 angel number symbolizes a combination of new beginnings, balance, and spiritual growth, often appearing as a message to trust your dreams, stay accountable for your actions, and cultivate a healthy connection between your spiritual and material life to manifest abundance. It encourages you to remain positive, focus your thoughts on your desires, and maintain optimism on your journey. Yes, I love that. I love that whole message there, you guys. So, all right, let's get some tarot here. Let's see what the theme is looking like for November. Hopefully it is a good theme. I mean, we already had abundance come up, so I really, okay. The Lovers flew out here, you guys. So I love it. So, you know, the Lovers is Gemini energy, you guys. It's you know, finding your soulmate, finding the other half of your whole, right? And so much love. So if you're open and you're ready to receive love this November, the Lovers is a big sign that love could be coming your way. Now, it doesn't always mean romantic in nature only, you guys. So, you know, there's all kinds of love. And I feel like when we only get laser focused on one side, we can lose focus of, you know, all relationships are important, and they should be treated, you know, that way. I'm a big believer over praying over, you know, your spouse, your family, and your friends. You know, you want them to succeed and have a good life. So you should pray over them just like you would your own self, your mate, your family, your friends, your children. You know, children are a big one, but a little love can go a long, long way. Perhaps November is an anniversary. You know, maybe you got married and you're celebrating. Maybe you're going to get married. Maybe you're getting engaged. You know, maybe there is some kind of deeper commitment going on. And I'm not trying to minimize that in any way, shape, or form, because love in any capacity is a beautiful, wonderful, and amazing thing. So count your blessings, you know, wherever it is that you have love, send a little extra boost of that down the line this month of November. And that is what Spirit is giving me for that. So let's see who would like to be our spirit animal guide for the month of November for my collective. An animal spirit guide. Let's see what we have here. Oop. Okay. So we have a couple of them actually that wanted to come out. So I'm going to take them both. So we have a number 30, the grasshopper spirit. Take a leap of faith. So this would kind of be, you know, some of that Fool energy coming in here, taking a leap of faith. But you know, grasshoppers know how to balance themselves just right on those blades of grass, if I can even talk. And you know, they know how to balance, and you have balance come up in your angel number as well. So maybe you feel like you're up there on that high wire trying to balance. So you know, slow down, take your time, and you know, trust and believe that everything is going to work out. There's a net there to catch you if you fall, Spirit is saying as well. Because here we have a number 35, koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. So, you know, you have plans, but then Spirit's like, look, let's modify this a little bit, you know, and learning to trust and believe and open your heart, open your mind, you know, and be like, you know what, Spirit has never let me down. So why would it start now, right? You know, so, I mean, that sort of thing is kind of what I'm feeling there. So, all right, let's see what our energy is going to be like this month of November. Checking in with our chakras here for November. We have vanity coming in here. Ooh, okay. You're so vain. You probably think this song is about you, don't you, don't you? Okay, so this is a blue card. Blue is our 5th chakra, or our throat chakra. So what are you being so vain about over here? So all right, vanity, aqua people, the tenuous balance, here we go again with balance between what is true in our heart and what we communicate is reflected in aqua. Are you living and communicating your truth or just playing along? This may be a time of awakening to a new way of being. Be aware of distractions. You know, with the Fool card in mind still here, you know, they're about to fall off a cliff because they're not paying attention. So we have to be aware of things that may pull you away from the true you. So, ooh, Aqua people, I need more, better, bigger. Yes, that will make me okay. So we all say we will stop when we have enough, but there's never enough. You may be looking outside yourself for validation. So, be really real with yourselves here, you guys, when you're being vain, or when you're being you know, not your true authentic self. So don't give in to vanity, you guys. The world needs you to be who you are. It takes all kinds of kinds to keep the world a-spinning. All right, let's see what's going on in the love department here for you this month of November. Right, so love, love, love. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So it seems like a lot of, you know, being true to yourself, being honest, being true to others. You know, anything unwanted, getting rid, you know, like sweeping out the old, maybe doing a little fall cleaning, you know, and create room for these new things that want to come in. And I'm going to call them blessings, because that is what Spirit is giving me. So many blessings. All right, let's see what's going on with your money this month of November. I always like to know what's going on with my money, honey. I'm always like, hey, yo, give me $1 million. You know, like, how nice would it be if you woke up tomorrow and there's just $1 million sitting in all of your accounts? I'd be like, I manifested that. I sure did. All right, so you have the egg. Success assured with good plans, and Spirit's already told you they have a plan here, you guys. And hard work. So you can't forget the hard work part. Success is assured with good plans and hard work. And it is a golden egg. It is a golden new opportunity possibility here. And we also have Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. But don't be dirty in your dealings, underhanded in any way, shape, or form. You know, you want to keep putting good out there so that good keeps coming back to you. So definitely be good in all of your dealings. All right, let's see what's going on in life and how we can make it a little more simple on ourselves. Because, you know, I definitely need things simplified for me. All right, we have a number 52. Seek an expert. So, you know, experts come in all shapes and forms here, you know. This one makes me think of an herbalist a little bit, just because, you know, the mushroom out in nature. I mean, whatever that guy's doing there, you know, I'm not I'm not judging, you know. We have all kinds of therapy, right? Maybe yours is a little more herbal, and that's all I'm gonna say there about that. So all right, let's move on to work. Let's see what's going on there this month of November. You better work, cover girl, work it girl, give a twirl, do your thing on the runway. Songs are just coming in today. Ooh, we got dependability coming in here. Look at that octopus. I mean, he's got all them arms going. He is a busy, busy octopus there. So I tap into the most reliable parts of myself and let them guide me towards unconditional dependability. On time, schmon time. From now on, I'm early. To-do list, more like to-did list. That thing is to-done. Phone call I've been reluctant to return, all over it. But first, let me just hop on my computer and make sure cat memes still exist. Yes, I don't want to be in a world where cat memes no longer exist, you guys. I love those. Those are cute. Those are fun. They make me laugh a little bit. So, all right, let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Your sixth sense, your higher self. These are messages that have been trying to come through. So, we have a number 13 for hero coming in here. A number 13. Do you have a hero complex, maybe? Do you rush into battle without giving it a second thought, taking charge of everything? Remember, when someone else wants to be your hero, step aside and allow them to take the lead. Letting go of the need to control is about respecting everyone's capabilities and living in harmony. Balance, harmony, you guys. You can accomplish more as a team, you know, when you let others do what they do best and they let you do what you do best. If you are looking for love, we had that already. A person with a hero personality is about to appear. Remember, under all that bravado lies a kind, sensitive soul. The affirmation, I am happy to allow others to lead where appropriate. Some good crystals that you can use while you're meditating and manifesting are amethyst, aquamarine, fire agate, and smoky quartz. I mean, look at all that fire back there. I mean, I kind of feel like a fire sign, which would be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. You know, November, part of November is Sagittarius season. So there's that. You could also be dealing with a fire sign, someone with fire in their birth chart. Maybe you're a fire sign or you have strong fire placements in your birth chart, and it's totally okay if you don't know. We're not always going to know our own birth chart offhand, let alone that of everyone else. But I am happy to allow others to lead where appropriate. So if they feel like you are worthy enough to follow, they will, you guys. So let's get a message from the universe. You know, the universe wants us to know that it has our back no matter what. I'm here for you. You know, the universe is saying, energy flows where my intention goes. So, you know, again, we have being more mindful, being more aware coming into play here. So if you find you're feeding things and you're like, what in the world is this monster? You know, that's where your thoughts have been going. That's where your intentions have been going. So you fed that monster. So you got to starve it out and start feeding the hero here that can slay those monsters. All right, let's see what your angels would like you to know. Maybe you have some questions and this is a way for your angels to connect, you know, maybe even get you a message here within the next few weeks. So something major, something big on the horizon here, and you have to be just a little more patient for it to come into fruition. So, all right, let's get a message from the moon. The moon is all about changes in our lives. You know, the moon herself goes through her changes, her cycles, her phases from new to full. She is beautiful, wonderful, and amazing in whatever phase she happens to be in, and so are you. So let's get a message from Mama Moon here for the collective. I almost said a sign for some reason, because, you know, I get used to doing the monthly readings, and then it's weird. Okay, we have a number 30, snow moon for purity coming in here. Ooh, okay. Snow moon for purity, a number 30. Okay, snow moon. Okay, it's a number 30. So this is the full moon of February. So the seeds that you're planting now, you guys, you know, some may take clear into February before, you know, you start to see any kind of growth or movement. Now, it doesn't mean there isn't growth or there isn't movement happening, you know, under the earth or behind the scenes, because there most certainly probably is. All right, look for the simplest and cleanest solution. Understand your motives for doing what you are doing. Be as clear as possible in your communication. You know, we had the throat chakra come up. Be clear when you're communicating and precise. The affirmation, I know why I do what I do. The companion stone or metal is clear quartz. I know why I do what I do. You know, I feel like you're in cahoots with spirit there with that plan a little bit, even if you may not know it at first. You know, it could be a blessing in disguise type of situation. So, you know, anything and everything is possible when we believe, like I said at the beginning. All right, let's get a chakra love mini deck message here for the collective for this November. Let's see what else we need to know here. We got throat chakra coming up yet again. I mean, the throat chakra is like, listen, and it's literally listening. The stone is Larimer, listening. If you want to be heard, learn to listen. You know, they say we got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, you know. All right, let's get some daily healing mini deck messages here for the collective for this month of November. Let's see what else we need to know here. Distinguish the importance of your inner spiritual work from outer success. You know, don't just rely on that outer success to help you feel good. You know, feel good and then believe in yourself, and it's like that success, you know, you're guaranteed. Where did it say that? Up here with that egg, I believe that you are guaranteed the success, but it comes with good planning and hard work. So are you willing to put the work into it? All right, let's get a fortune cookie mini deck message here for you for this month of November. Let's see what else we need to know here. And we have major life change. Time is right for major life changes as a new lifestyle, you know, out with the old and with the new, or location. You could literally be moving. Brings great joy and a trouble-free existence. Hey, sign me up for that trouble-free existence. Like, I would love a double scoop of that, please. All right, Spirit Tribe, these are your messages. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please drop me a comment down below. Let me know. Make sure you smash the heck out of that like button, that old thumbs up button down there. Hit it with the razzle dazzle. If you haven't already and you find you keep coming back here, please subscribe to the channel, you guys. That truly means so very much to me. I love growth. I love expansion. I love being able to interact with all of you. It really does bring a lot of joy into my life. You know, you are part of the teamwork that makes this dream work. I wouldn't be able to do it without all of you, and I'm so very grateful and thankful to each and every single one of you, for being here, for showing up, being loyal, being consistent. You know, it truly means and active as well. I love that, you guys. So Spirit Tribe, from the bottom of my heart, I love and appreciate each and every single one of you, and I want to say thank you, blessed be, namaste, and goodbye.